Hello, my loves. I have a new Oracle deck and I want to pull a few cards for you. This is from the Olympus webcomics. I absolutely love this whole Oracle. And all I did was ask what my collective uh, needs to know. The very first card is Demeter. And I love the artwork in this whole series. And Demeter here, she is a cultivator. She's the goddess of harvest and abundance and fertility and growth. And this card actually also speaks to the darker side of motherhood. Um, Oftentimes, when you are always trying to manage chaos, mischief, and everything else, it can turn into trying to control everything because if you have any semblance of uncertainty, that gets really scary. And for somebody who is always trying to control chaos, the unknown is terrifying because you can't plan for everything. And Demeter loves to plan, and she does go into the overbearing portion of motherhood, of adulting that we see in Lore Olympus. And it's all due to the fear of losing her daughter, of losing what she's built and everything. And she is devoted. She is devoted to her daughter and her craft. The devotion card here talks about selfless love, unconditional love, and it requires endurance because every time we choose us, every time we choose our heart, we're showing ourselves devotion. Now, you can be devoted to other people. In Lore Olympus, Persephone and Hades are devoted to each other. They love each other completely, and they're always building each other up. And we need to do that for ourselves and for those who deserve it in our lives. Not everyone gives in the same way that we do. And I have known way too many people, I've been this person, to where I mistake other people's intentions or the way that they are as I see them through the lens of what I would do and assume that everyone has the same heart as me. And that has given me so much heartbreak over the entire course of my life. And I've had to learn to choose me. And I want you to choose you, to be devoted to you, your well-being, your growth, everything that you want in life, and feeling joy, and feeling lightheartedness, whimsy, having fun, enjoying life as a whole. And that doesn't mean that we're going to not experience bad things. But the more devotion we show to ourselves and living life in a way that is aligned with our heart is going to shed fear and help us find even more good around us, all the blessings that are always around us. But fear and the need to control everything can cloud all of that. The other card that came out, or another card that came out, is hubris. And I haven't gotten to this part in the comics yet, but they call this one the bad duck. Pride. This duck apparently is a harbinger or a bringer of comeuppance to those who are prideful. I haven't got there yet. I'm excited to see though, because apparently this duck does something to some hotel owner who let pride get in the way of everything. Fear and pride go hand in hand because when you are prideful, when you have built so much up that you are feeling a whole lot of pride, whether it be for yourself or what you've built, you can harbor a whole lot of fear that you may lose it all, that any sense of uncertainty will make the whole castle, usually a house of cards, completely crumble. The devotion to yourself, to your heart, to your growth, to your projects, that is what gets a steady, solid foundation. So there is no house of cards. But pride and fear and overbearing go hand in hand. You shed that, you let it go, all the different ways that you can. and I can help. There are so many different life coaches, energy healers, counselors on these apps and in person that can and want to help. And yes, I am one of them. But the more that we do that, the easier it gets, the more deeply the healing we have, and then we embody life like these wonderful ladies, the Fates. The cards here don't just talk about what they do. They talk about what they represent, and my guides do want me to read this particular one. They are nebulous, clever, and expectant. Discerning wisdom eludes many because oftentimes we're stuck in fear, and you can't really get the downloads of wisdom and learning from our past mistakes or experiences when we're still stuck in that mentality. However, you shed that. You are then able to access the hidden mysteries of life, the universe, and your heart, your blueprint. Each of the fates resist definition, resist labels, and they are unbounded. And all of our spiritual team wants each of us completely unbounded from all that's holding us back, like fear, fear of the unknown, fear of stepping into our power, all that stuff. Now, where did they commit only to their own collaborative, holistic truth and submit to no one's will but their own. My entire spiritual team has been helping me step into my power, helping the people that I work with step into their power and feel completely unfettered, unbound, free from fear, from the old programming of telling us who and how we need to be, because that's not really us. That's not authentic to who we are. My entire team, and I know so many other guides out there, want the same for all of you, for all of us. Because the more we heal, the more we open up, the more shifts we make throughout the entire world, throughout the whole universe. And it just starts with the self. So, what can you do today or tonight to show devotion to yourself in an absolutely positive or even neutral way? Because if you're not used to doing that, it can feel uncomfortable, and that's okay. That's valid too. But show yourself love, show yourself compassion and care and concern. You are worth it. You deserve it. You do. Always remember, you are accepted, you are valid, and you are loved.